Hi everyone. Thank you so much for watching A Touch of Tarot. I hope you're all doing well. I just let you know now I took off my nails. I'm totally doing a bit of a detox cleanse here for the next 2 weeks. And I figure I'd start by taking off anything, technically hazardous to my detoxing. Anyhow, let's begin. And this will be a 4th of July reading because I was trying to tap into that beautiful energy. So, this might actually be for someone in the United States, someone who's actually celebrating the 4th of July, because this is what I asked for. And I also want to say happy 4th of July to everyone who's watching from all around the world. Let's just treat every day like it's a celebration, right? Okay, so the first card we had here, and I had pulled these cards earlier. These are not the exact order they came in or anything like that. So I'm just going to read the cards. I had left them out and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to read them and pull clarification for some of the situations going on here because there is a lot going on. So the first card we had is the Six of Pentacles, and this told me that we have this masculine energy here giving to two people, as you can see really clearly. The masculine here will be spending the 4th of July around people. If he has children, which is something that I did pick up, these could literally be children. They could be quite young or they could be teenage. They could be any age, because when the Six of Cups came out, I just felt more of that energy of this masculine is taking care of two people specifically. And it looks as though one of them is a man and one of them is a woman. So it can involve possibly taking care of people at work, taking care of people at the home, taking care of children, as I said, family. It could really be anything. But I do want to say when the sun came out, this told me that whoever these people are he is taking care of, he actually does feel really good about that, and it does make him feel very important. And literally we have that childlike energy there again with the Leo card and the sun, and it just tells me that there's this masculine who is responsible for other people, okay? And when we had the sleeping, Four of Swords told me once again, he really worries about these two people. There they are up in the picture. I'm not sure, or in the picture, in the window, really signifying that he dreams about them, even like making sure that they are safe with the Tower card, making sure they have a solid foundation. Now, this can be anyone. This can be actual children. This can be actual wife. This can be a mom. This can be a dad and a mom, But this person worries about these two, and whoever these people are, he worries about them. And their life and where it's going, right? So we also got the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. And for me, that was just clarifying that this man has responsibilities. He has people he has to take care of, actions he has to take, people he has to, he feels responsible for making sure they sleep well at night. There could be a woman around the masculine who's very dependent on him. She could have, I'm not saying mental issues in a sense, but depression. Okay, mental issues, depression. She could have depression. We have this other energy here where the masculine is actually, there's a wish. Okay, we're going to look into this part here and see exactly what this is, because he makes the effort and this makes him feel fulfilled. This makes him feel like he's accomplishing his wish. His wish could be to help other people get where they want to get. And we also have this energy here of true love. We actually have the King and Queen of both suits, the Water and Swords here. But what this was really telling me is that there is an energy. When I see Swords and Cups come out, I always think of true love. But we're going to look into this and see what's going on with this as well, okay? So, and I will do one more. I pulled out a deck for clarification, and funny enough, The deck split in 3 spots, and this is where the cards came out. And what this told me is that we have a masculine who is still tied to someone. You know, it could be to 2 people once again. It could be money and sex. It could be money and marriage. It could be a masculine as well that's very focused on his money, even though deep inside he deeply wants to have a commitment with his divine feminine, with the person he craves. And you know, even looking at these cards, there's a lot of dominatrix type of energy here. So he could want to dominate you, something like that, in a nice way though. Okay, so the first thing I want to look into are, who are these 2 people, you know, up at the top there, this boy and girl. Interesting. We have, oh, there's 2 cards here. Let's see what they are. So we have, oh my goodness, this is very interesting. So who these people are, and it doesn't have to be 2 people. It could actually be quite a lot of people that this masculine is taking care of. And the message I got right away with the Hanged Man, and I saw the King of Pentacles behind there, is these people are people he's having a hard time cutting loose. He's stuck there, taking care of them. He's having a hard time walking away from the situation. There could be many, many people that he is carrying, you know? And when I say carrying, I mean financially taking care of. Seriously. Like maybe there's about 10 people that he just cannot cut loose. He cannot walk away from. And I just feel, because of the question I asked, who are these people? Like, he even if he walks away, he takes them with him. Particularly, there's a couple, like, you know, 1 or 2, but I'm going to say particularly 1 specifically. That could be anyone at this point. So who are these people? These are people that he can't break free from. Because he's responsible, in a sense. He's responsible for them. What does he want to do in this situation? And remember, it says that it makes him feel good to take care of them. Like, these are people that he actually cares about. So as much as it's, in a sense, a bit of a burden, it's something that he wants to do. He wants to protect them. He wants to protect them. That's the strong energy here with the Tower card, 2 people falling out, the 4 of Swords, him stressing about them. He wants to make sure, you know, there's a fear here. He has a little bit of a fear with the Death card at the bottom. He wants to give them, you know, almost the life he didn't have, or, you know, something like that. He wants to give them the life he didn't have. You know, this could be, and I don't know why I'm saying it's not just children, but it really can be very strong children energy. I'm just feeling it's like, you know, grown adults too on top of that. So what will happen with that situation, you know, because he wants to be responsible. Let's clarify this Emperor and this King of Swords over here. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. We have the Devil at the bottom. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay. It's like we have the dark and the light. What will happen with this situation? It's like it's a war, a spiritual war in some way. And this Emperor is working on trying to find a solution to, you know, it's almost like, I can say this a couple different ways. To give love, to give stability, to give everything he can. And we have this Empress here. Because there's a woman here. I see. This is what's going on here. Okay. So this true love energy that I told you I picked up on, and you know, when I see a sword and I see a cup, I definitely say true love. But this is about this man wanting to almost give a serious commitment to his true love. King of Queen or Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Empress energy here. So what this is saying, this is a little bit of a separate energy over here. We are separate from those other two. And this is interesting. I'm going to need a minute to get into this for a second because I have to take a good look at this. This man wants to be this woman's savior, okay? He wants to come and bring that sword to this 9 of Swords and complete this cycle of stress for her. This man has a lot of responsibilities. And as spiritually connected as he is, he's also connected to a toxic energy. This can involve work, but it can more likely just involve money, whatever it involves. So we have like this war between the dark and the light here. And we have this man who's almost so focused on working and making things that I'm not sure he sees how it's affecting others. This masculine energy has a lot of, it's like distance, I want to say. Like he's mentally distant because he's so focused. Something like that. Like I don't even think he understands if he, like, you know, he may be hurting someone. This can also represent, just because we have a man and a woman up here and in every picture, so I'd like to actually just stick with that, a man and a woman. This masculine is very responsible for many people. So what's this Devil card about? Let's see what Death card. So as I said here, I believe I said this, point being, there is a toxic situation here that he's tied to that he just cannot walk away from. And it may, oh, look at that. We have the other 2 queens now. So I believe that the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles are representing one situation that is, you know, probably at its end, its completion, and someone needs to be walking away from that, but they fight to stay in this connection, whatever this connection is about. And I'm going to ask what the High Priestess is about. So we have one energy here of a toxic situation that this masculine is tied to. The High Priestess, please. So this is what this is saying. Wow. So this masculine, because of the fact that he is ignoring a connection, a spiritual connection here with this person that's coming across as his true love, his Empress, or the one he wants to, you know, to save, I should say, and make his equivalent almost. Anyhow, they're both left out in the cold now because, so this is the High Priestess, and I'm clarifying the High Priestess here. And this is a masculine, feminine, yin and yang, very twin flame energy. And what this is telling me is because, once again, we have that connection card. This masculine, he has a bit of a secret, and it's that he's hanging on to another connection, which came out already here, but now it's just come out in a different way and reiterated itself. You know, the problem is where he's focusing his attention. This wand, it represents like the magic. Like, do you see this wand here? Do you see it? But he's too busy focusing on the money, focusing on all the opportunities out in the world. Interesting. Okay, let's clarify some more. I want to clarify, these cards here now with this deck. Oh, sorry. And you can, every morning I'm doing a bit of like a morning chat. So turn on the notifications if you don't have them on, because it's going to be sometime between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. So I want to clarify, first of all, what this masculine is, this King of Coins is about. All about the money here. Okay, I'll take the top card, the Ten of Swords. There is an energy here of something, a fear about death. I'm just going to say that now. This man wants to die remembered. This man wants to die a legend. This man, you know, wants to literally, he wants people to remember him as wealthy, hardworking, go-getter, spiritual, extremely abundant, extremely straightforward, the creator of all creators. That is a very strong, like, motivation for him. All of that is very strongly motivated for him. So what is this Devil card representing here? He's very passionate about that. You know, that's the truth, actually, that he is very passionate about dying a legend, like I said. Okay, so the Devil card, so it does go to this woman that he has that deep connection with, that he wishes he could be with. And it's a very deep connection with the Three of Pentacles. This is my card of the man. Even though he's working, he still has that woman on his mind. He has so much love for his divine feminine, and the Two of Cups, or the Lovers card, sorry, for his divine feminine. He has so many urges. Look at that. So we have the King of Cups here. But he has so many urges to, and the Hierophant. But let me just, okay, let me go on for a second. He has so many urges to be with this woman and to see her in so many different ways. And I'm telling you, there's some sort of a very strong sexual energy, like almost like pornographic stuff that he wants to do, because he's just obsessed with you. Even if he's not showing it. He knows he's doing something wrong by not acknowledging this connection better. I'm going to say that. He knows. He knows he's acting immature, right? King of the Cups to the Knight of the Cups. He knows he's not doing the most mature thing. He's in and out. Very in and out energy with things. Why? Because he's worried about not getting his wish. And that could have fallen really anyway, but it did. I did see it land upside down to me. But why is he so in and out? Because he has a wish. Let's put it that way. And like a squirrel, or like, you know, any other animal that's hibernates or like prepares for the storm or prepares for death, that's what this masculine is doing. It's a very strong energy here. So there's people he's given his word to take care of. And that is not something he will be breaking free from. At least not anytime soon. He'd rather be left out in the cold before these people get left out in the cold that he really cares about. So let's get a final message. Thank you so much, Adam, for this awesome Oracle deck. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what this is. Okay. I forget what this one is about, but I'm going to read it anyhow. I do know I've read it because it's such a beautiful picture. This is about, you know, also before I open the book, someone hanging on to something no matter, like, it's hurting them. There's an unknown path that they're kind of afraid to go down, this person. Now, is it a masculine or feminine? Feminine, I don't know, because every single card in this deck is a feminine except for one. Okay, here we go. Amrita longing. So this is martyrdom. Martyrdom, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. MARTYRDOM. Regret and past mistakes. You may feel after a long personal journey that you have had to sacrifice in order to change things. Although your journey has been long and at times difficult, life often works out for the best, even though you may be questioning the motives of others. And this all has been in vain? And you know, this is about the masculine questioning, has the love he's given and the opportunity he has given and the foundation he has built for other people, do they actually respect him? Do they actually appreciate? Do they actually know the sacrifice that he has made to take care of them? There could be 4 people that he strongly takes care of. There's many people though. I mean, we had the 10 of Swords, or 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So it's saying that, you know, at this time, the masculine may be coming to a bit of an awakening and feeling a bit unfocused, lost, unloved, and uncertain of which path to take now. Do I continue feeding these people? Literally. Do I continue giving them money? Is this hindering their growth? Is this hindering from them from taking their own new path? Is this hindering me from experiencing a new path? This is what he's thinking. The stability of what you once were familiar with will now change. And although you may feel fearful of the changes ahead, moving forward can only be a good thing. This is a time of no regrets, as looking back serves no purpose. Use this as your greatest lesson. This is about karma and karmic situations that the masculine is tied to. I know we are all karma in one way or another because we are all about lessons and learning, but the karmic lessons are the hardest ones. Look at how deep this masculine loves whoever these people are that he's taking care of. That, you know, they're always waiting for the handout and he's always giving to them and worrying about them, even in the night when he's sleeping. This is a hard situation to walk away from. Now, this is a true karmic situation. Whatever is going on, whoever it is that he's taking care of, and he is having a hard time, because there's love over here. There's a true love over here. And, you know, the other energy that came out was this Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups, which is a true love, and a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. This is most likely the karmic situation, but there's more than just the Queen of Wands involved. There's 2 people here he hands out to, minimum. 2 people, 2 people, 2 people, 2 people. Okay? So I'm going to leave that here. Actually, let me pull one more from this message here and see about, for the Divine Feminine, in regards to the Divine Feminine and Masculine in this situation, the actual, one card only, the actual lovers. Let's see what came out here. Power, surrender, and close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Now you can allow joy into your life. So that's about loving yourself regardless of what's going on. There's a lot of energy of loving yourself. At times we must surrender the old before new can enter our lives, and let go and all will work out. Interesting. And we have power. instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Because some of the feminines are tired of feeling drained. You know, you're trying to keep your energy up with all the love you have, but you're also tired of feeling tied to this masculine who keeps on acting immature. I want to see. Came out here. Yeah, you're really thinking about it, and you're like, I want a true love connection. Literally, you're sitting there thinking about it, what you want, and ready to break free. I want someone who's going to invest these cups in me, who really wants to be with me and is going to do it. Not just tie me to them, you know, not just tie me to them. Like, sure, you know, someone can be obsessed with you and you love that. But what good is it if you're not actually with them? You know, you're just tied to them. That's what I feel the Divine Feminine is saying. Where is that tied to card? Anyhow, it doesn't matter. Oh, here it is. See? What good is it if you're not actually physically embracing them? Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good night. All my information for private reading is below. Bye for now.